But when you go into the voting booth, first in the primary on February 5th, and then next November, there's another question you're going to have to ask yourself. And that is, what is next for America? It's not obvious because part of what you're going to have to ask yourself is not just what you're against. That's the easy. But rather, what are we for? What are we for? We are in a defining moment in our history. The nation is at war. The planet is in peril. The dream that so many generations fought for feels like it's slowly slipping away. All across the country, everywhere I go, with every group of people I meet, I hear the same story. People are working harder for less. They've never paid more for health care or college or gas at the pump. They're having a tougher time saving. It's harder to retire. And most importantly, they've lost faith that their leaders can or will do anything about it. And no wonder they've lost faith. No wonder that cynicism has become so pervasive. Think about it. We were promised compassionate conservatism. And we got Katrina and wiretaps instead. We were promised a uniter, but got a president who could not even lead the half of the country that voted for him. We were promised a more ethical and more efficient Washington, and instead have a town that's more corrupt and more wasteful than it was before. And the only mission that was ever accomplished was to use fear and falsehood to take this country into a war that should have never been authorized and should have never been waged. No wonder people feel cynical. No wonder they've lost confidence in our capacity to do big things. But it's precisely because of those failures over the last 7 years that the American people are paying close attention to what's happening in this election. Not just Democrats, but Republicans and independents who've also lost trust in their government and want to believe again. And that's why this is a moment